All right, back on Valentine's Day, we introduced you to a pair of Pallas cats at Niabi Zoo. Niabi staff have long hoped they would start a family. And yesterday came the announcement, years in the making. If good things come to those who wait, Haruto, the Pallas cat, is willing to be patient for a little longer.
And he's constantly watching to see what she's doing.
A resident at Niabi Zoo since 2018, Haruto has spent the last 3.5 years pining.
We have all, including Haruto, been very patient.
After fellow Pallas cat, Eevi.
She is the center of his life.
Back in February, we highlighted their budding romance.
He always only has eyes for her.
But the younger Eevi wasn't as interested.
He walks around and just talks about everything all day long, and she's like, dude.
Assistant Zoo Director Tammy Schmidt has also been patient. And now it's all paying off.
We just couldn't stand it anymore, and we had to shout it from the rooftops.
From where I'm standing, I can actually see one of the babies moving around.
5 weeks ago, on May 14th, Eevi gave birth to 3 Pallas cat kittens.
It's been a huge success story all the way around.
Jessica Lynch-Porter is Niabi's primary carnivore keeper. 26 zoos across the country make up a Pallas cat breeding program. But this is only the second litter of kittens born in the U.S. over the last 3 years, bringing the total population up to 57.
We actually have almost nearly 10% of the Pallas cat population in the United States right now.
Haruto will need to be patient for a bit longer. He has to stay separated from Eevi and the kittens until they get older.
But they're literally separated by one small door. So besides not being able to make physical contact, everything else is the same.
Still, there's no mistaking who the father is.
There was a little hiss going on. I'm like, that's Haruto. That is Haruto's attitude right there.
The rest of us will also have to be patient. The babies are safely hidden away in the nesting box. For now.
I'm gonna guess sooner or later, Mom's not gonna be able to nap as much as she does now because they're gonna be out.
It's a love story that's worth the wait.
They know how to be opposites attract. How about that?
In Coal Valley.
We're so proud.
Shelby Kluver, WQAD News 8. Niabi staff hope they'll be able to reveal the baby's sexes by sometime next week, and then they'll start thinking about what to name them. And we got some fun facts for you about Pallas cats. They give birth once a year and can have up to 8 kittens in a litter, though it's usually more like 3 to 6. They are named after the zoologist and explorer Peter Pallas, who discovered them in 1776 in Central Asia. And they have these gorgeous round pupils, not the narrow vertical ones that most cats have, including house cats.